ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Washington first down.
Come on. Hey.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he will have the Commanders' first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
It's a 1st and goal, Washington.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's going to keep it, and he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready.
Their run is the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
60 by 6.
Another run here with Tootin. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Like
To the air now on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Go with him, go with him. Ready? Hop 70, hop, go.
Hand off, it's Tootin. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready? Set up.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, go. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ready.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. Really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Jaguars. His 4th TD grab of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. The Commanders take over 1st and 10. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
Ready?
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Brings up second and 2.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Ready? Steady.
Here's Daniel. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commander. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
On 4 against the point.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jaguars 7. Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is caught by Reed. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete. complete it. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break, contain in the pocket, and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
The ball comes out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Pack the 6, ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's in! Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington takes over. First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Ready. 76, ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Still going. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Extra point by Little is good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Reed on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready, go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Second and 11. Right back to Tipton. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Back to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Fielded at the 7. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 90 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point by Little is good. The Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Check.
Running left side with Tootin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They get 22 yards, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go! Pat the 60! Pat the...
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score! Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jaguars have come back to level things. It's 28 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
In motion goes Likely.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 sight. Go. 70 Lions.
Now Daniels. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Cardinal. Ready, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced out left. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. Tootin. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut it. 65, 65, cut it. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good, so add one more. It'll take a first-half lead into the locker room. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the stick. Go, go.
Up the middle. Here is Chinton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard.
Ready, ready.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, 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 go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that error.
In trouble, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Washington.
First down. It's a gain of 23
Let's go now.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hop, 70. Hop.
Run over center now with Newton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Now, faking the give, rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7.
42. Commanders 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 shot. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Steady.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for 8 dozen. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and And see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready? 70, get the wolf. Ready, ready.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Come on, come on. Ready, go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions, 18, Pioneer.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's Tinton.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19. Set up.
And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Viking 18. Go.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
3rd down and 9.
Get it. 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 65.
There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Craft roll 80.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. All three timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Commander.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Panther 11. Liking 8.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. That is fielded at the 20. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay,
Here's 1st down.
let's go. Let's go.
They'll run here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
No.
We'll try the right side with Keaton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So shouts it